Đây. Overlay Discord à? Overlay là cái gì?
Anh vô setting á, anh kéo xuống dưới chuối á, nó có cái phần overlay á, anh tắt cái đó đi.
Setting ở đâu?
Setting của Discord á.
Cài đặt người dùng á?
Xong anh lăn xuống dưới cuối, nó có cái phần
Pleasing to the ears,
trong cái phần hoạt động á. Trong phần hoạt động.
Game overlay á?
Đúng rồi, anh tắt cái đó đi.
À đây, hiện đang chơi đây đúng không?
Đúng rồi. Anh tắt cái đó đi rồi được. Cái đó lâu lâu nó bị lắc á, em bị hoài. Tắt lại. Nó chỉ là hiện xem lúc mà anh vô game á, nó hiện lên thôi. Nó hiện lên cái người đang nói á.
À.
Ở bên góc trái rồi.
Tắt mẹ đi nhỉ? Đỡ ấy.
Tắt đi đâu cần. Cái đó thường bật lên để biết ai vô thôi. Em thì cũng không cần lắm, tại vì em treo thẳng một tab ấy mà. Đi tắm.
Fate, reveal. Taste my resolve. Bow before me. On you go.
You know.
Of course. Only you would be the exception.
So, you've known this all along?
A death that shouldn't have happened. Traded for an unforetold victory. A fair deal. Now... I am but a fading sliver of moonlight. I'm sorry, but... even I fear being... forgotten.
Hey, Rover. You're all right. You've been standing here for ages. So, Yuno's really gone. Just like that.
Ra con Luno rồi đấy. Lấy rồi, may không lệch.
Well, duh. Even though I was snoozing on and off, I still remember everything that went down. Crystal clear. You told me the first time you met Yuno was in the arena, right? She scared the toga off that other team with just a few words. Intimidating stuff. But when I actually met her, she was... Yeah, totally. We got so much done with her on the hunt trip. She even invited us to the Tetragon Temple to check out the murals. Oh, and we caught that giant blue spiky TD, which led us to that big bad stinky thing. Yep, and I'm pretty sure she was the one who took that moon bow and blasted the dark tide wide open. Not you, not anyone else. And that bracelet. She gave it to us to lure out that nasty big fella. Even asked us to keep it for her. So it doesn't matter whatever anyone else thinks. Or what happened to her. You remember her. And I do too. It wasn't some made-up crap.
Tạm thời là như vậy.
Yuno once said she glimpsed the end, where she would be the last one standing. Now, this end never came. And Yuno is dead.
Ui dồi, Luno chết rồi
The
á?
cost of changing destiny? Did she know she'd disappear, but accepted it anyway?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Mẹ nó ra con
Like,
trăm luôn.
we didn't even get to have
Mẹ
a
lại chơi mẹ banner người âm à?
Chưa chết mà.
Thằng Robert nó bảo Luno chết rồi mà.
I don't care if Yuno foresaw her fate and
Không
chose
chết,
this path for
nó tan
herself.
biến luôn ấy. Không còn ai nhớ đến là nó tan biến luôn ấy.
All I know
Đúng rồi.
is I won't let it end like this.
Thì bây giờ
Not
thì
with her
nhỏ đó.
fading into oblivion.
Để xem thằng này nó cứu kiểu gì. Tan biến mẹ rồi. Nãy nắm tay mà nó tan thành bụi rồi.
Everything that exists leaves a trace. Since she's a priestess, I'm sure to find traces of her in Tetragon Temple.
Trời, bên BG bên
A lead could be the breakthrough I need.
BGR nó bị âm hoài chứ gì.
Thằng này nó đứng ở chỗ con Luno tan biến cả tiếng đồng hồ, xong thằng Abi nó còn phải ra nhắc là sao mà đứng ở đây cả tiếng rồi.
I still got some kinks to work out before I'm in my Super Echo Abbey form. But you can bet I'll be here. Remembering everything that happened. We'll figure something out. Whatever it takes. Even when I'm just riding along. I'm in this with you, pal.
Anh ơi, em đi ăn cơm với nhau.
Thì ăn đi.
Let's seize the moon.
Strange. Lilibet and the other priestesses aren't here. The temple seems empty. Huh. Yuno's bracelet is shining. The light is pointing at a wall.
Không phải đâu, do cái đường truyền mạng tôi kém ấy, mạng vẫn ok mà.
Where could this lead?
Mẹ, còn cái mẹ gì đâu nữa mà che che mờ mờ. Kiểu gì mod của em Luno này chắc cũng bốc lửa lắm này.
Revealed. Wow. I am the moon.
Huh. The mural changed.
Cycle. Present your offerings.
Ô dưa kìa. Thế thì quên đấy.
Now that's more like it. Entertain me. Huh, keep up.
Is this rewriting what was? Or revealing what should have been?
Trapped in a pathetic shell in this distant, ridiculous world.
It's you. The person I need to lure fails to show, and now you're here to mock me. Is that it? You speak so innocently, as if my being here wasn't all you're doing.
À, thằng mất dạy.
You brought me to Tetragon Temple to try to erase me from the story, all so you could summon the one behind it all. I played along. I agreed to be watched here because I wanted to see him, wanted to look him in the eye. But now it's clear we'll both be disappointed. I am fate's discarded pawn. And he couldn't care less what happens to me. There's no one else here. No need to put on an act.
He doesn't look like he's lying. But this is the first time I've been here. Priestesses? Tetragon Temple? Could this be Yuno's doing? For Avidius here, Yuno has also never existed. Whatever she did in the past is now my doing. That's why he thinks I'm behind all this.
At this point, what do I have left to hide? I always thought I was the hero who conquered Main's Deep, the one more worthy of ruling than even Augusta. Until the day I led the charge to Murmur's Town, determined to stop my comrades
Vai cả
from
bung
falling
gãy
into the
dương.
dark tide and prove I had what it took to be king. I walked
Bảo
to
sao
the
còn
door
lắm
I
tiền
had
đấy.
passed 1,000 times, only to find a dead end. Nothing was ever there. Did I even come here before? When did I conquer this place, and with whom? At that moment, I realized so much was blank. Disconnected dots, scattered and meaningless. How pitiful. Everyone knows my deeds, yet no one can explain how. And I can't find a single soul who's actually witnessed my so-called exploits.
Chả hiểu thằng mẹ đang nói gì.
Yes. So I tore through my memories until I saw a hand holding a feathered quill. It wrote everything about me from the moment I was born.
Sao nữa đây? Gì đấy? À, thế đó.
And I realized an undeniable truth. Existence is anchored in connection, feeling, and memory. They are its very manifestation.
Khinh chưa thằng này mặc cái bộ đồ của con Augusta này.
So if someone uses their resonance ability to fabricate a memory of the hero of heroes everyone expects and convinces them it's real, does such a fabricated person really exist? And what of you? The one they call the unwritten one. An undefined, unknowable void that can anchor unimaginable connections. Imagine the existence that could emerge.
Enough, you arrogant fool. I did not allow you to stay here so you could defile fate with your delusions. Please excuse this disturbance, Unwritten One. Whatever you need to say, we'll discuss it back in the hall.
Wayne. Keep up.
My apologies. I should have been here to receive you. But some priestesses run into some trouble. I had to step away.
50 đá.
Simply put,
Nãy giờ tôi mới
aside
nhặt
from
được
what's already been verified,
một dương tím, mới nhặt được
we
25
can no
đá.
longer see
Dương
any
tím, một
other
dương
of
5
Septimon's auguries. The full scope has always been out of reach, but this feeling of being blocked by an impenetrable white barrier is something I've never encountered. It's as if there's nothing there at all. Well, there is a silver lining. Septimon's auguries concern Septimon's future. But as for smaller, individual futures, we can still see those. For instance, I saw Avidius making a commotion not long ago. But let's talk about why you are here first. Augusta mentioned your situation and said you might come looking for me. You seek help in finding a priestess by the name of Yuno. I wish she were a figment of your imagination, a product of your proximity to the dark tide. That would make things much simpler. Because I did find a record of a priestess named Yuno. But according to the record, she died 3 years ago, buried where the dark tide swallowed the spring basin.
Đây này, nó bảo là nó có gặp một người, bà này có gặp một người tên là Luno, nhưng mà nó chết từ 3 năm trước rồi, chết cùng với cả bị Dark Tide nuốt chửng. Đấy. Tại sao cô ấy lại chết? Tại sao?
The record didn't say, but you must understand. Death and disappearance are two different concepts. If Yuno truly died 3 years ago, then she couldn't have been your companion 3 years later, let alone have existed up until today.
Và bà này chết và biến mất thì hai khái niệm khác nhau. Nếu mà nó chết rồi thì không thể nào mà đồng hành cùng với mình được trong 3 năm sau được.
Then the death 3 years ago must have been a fabrication.
Có thể nói lại được không? Nhưng mà nói một cách đơn giản thôi.
It means her death 3 years ago and her disappearance today cannot both be true.
Có nghĩa là cô ấy chết vào 3 năm trước và cô ấy biến mất ngày hôm nay. Có thể là không thành sự thật. Có thể không phải là sự thật.
They no longer exist in a way that others can feel. These two causal chains should be clear. But they crossed paths with you, the unknowable void. Although I hate to admit it, Avidius was right. Since you still remember Yuno, and thus hold on to that last connection between her and the world, you've essentially anchored her. This has caused the causal chain to become tangled. The ending is still unwritten. Right now, she is but a spectre, stuck reliving her past in the chaos between life and death, between existence and non-existence. In theory, yes. You could forget her, let her disappear entirely. Or you could forget her and let her die for good.
Không còn cách nào khác sao?
I believe insight into fate is not to tempt one's defiance. It will move according to its intended end. Besides, it's already granted you a rare gift. 2 options. More than most ever get.
Vậy thì tôi sẽ cái gì đây? Vậy tôi sẽ tự chọn số phận của mình. Tôi từ chối chấp nhận số mệnh này. Tôi sẽ chọn theo cách của tôi.
So you wish to use yourself as a vessel to anchor the memories, feelings, and connections with Yuno in the chaos.
Anchor, manifest, whatever you want to call it. All I know is Yuno's not gone because of me. So why shouldn't I be able to bring her back? If I can tangle the causal chain.
Your thinking is bold, to say the least. But do you really understand? Chaos isn't just disorder. It's the aggregation of all things. A web of cause and effect. The convergence of infinite possibilities. If you end up lost within it, you risk being consumed, never to return.
Mà mình nếu mà
Even
mình
one such as we, guided by fate, can only pull small insights from certain shores of destiny. What if you enter only to find that you cannot bring Yuno back?
chung là chuẩn bị đi cứu Luno.
Chaos isn't a place in the usual sense. The key to entering isn't about when I suspect that if you can get close to that inescapable knot in the causal chain.
Đoạn này nắm được rồi. Từ từ thử xem rằng là trong trí nhớ con này nó có nhớ Luno không. Không có Luno luôn mà. Bao Angel này, bao Bulling này.
A formidable opponent. His words and
Không có
actions
Luno
have
luôn.
indeed earned the Senate's favor. I'm well aware the Senate is far from clean, but I trust Ovidius has no intention of sinking happy feeling. Just from the name alone, I can tell she a genius, made for the arena whose passion burns pure. Had we met in the early days of the Colosseum, perhaps we would have fought side by side as you two do now. Just watching her reminds me that my efforts to reform the arena were not in vain. The Colosseum is always meant to be a stage for passion and glory, not a mire of corruption and decay.
Luno là có nhớ gì em này không? Đây, Luno thì vẫn nhớ với Augusta đây.
Secret even Augusta doesn't know. When we first met, I told her she'd lead Septimon into a new era, and she believed it to be one of my prophecies. But really,
Tóm lại là giờ là em Augusta đang không nhớ em Luno.
Even with no certainty, you're still heading toward that death trap. I understand.
I am the moon.
We're here. This is where the record says she died 3 years ago.
Đây là nơi cô ấy chết vào 3 năm trước.
Nothing here. Well, that's okay. You tried, Unwritten One.
Không, chúng ta chưa đi đủ xa. Đây có thể là quá khứ sai, đây có phải là sai về quá khứ không? Chọn cái đi chưa đủ xa đây.
Guided by the light of fate, we walk the web of futures. Many seek prophecies to follow or to break free from, all in pursuit of harmonious completeness. I've never doubted your judgment of Yuno. But if, as you say, she knew what would happen and still chose this path, could it be that this was the closest she could get to true completeness? If you refuse this ending, how can you be certain that you can create a better one? A life with all its experiences and feelings, shredded, scattered,
có dấu hiệu
and
đấy.
even if you do find with so much uncertainty.
If there were any doubt. Now I'm sure.
Wait, you...
Xuống luôn.
I'm not rejecting the ending Yuno wrote. I just want to fix the regrets she left behind.
Vì tôi không muốn cô ấy đi như thế này.
We've only just begun our story. The future I want is one where she's there with all of us.
Tương
Forgetting
lai
may be easier than remembering. But let that be the choice of someone alive, not one who's already gone. Right now, I don't want to lose anything I still have.
đeo vào tay luôn là được á.
The secret to anchoring lies in connection. If you find what remains of her in the chaos, and she responds to you, then follow her guidance, for that will be the only fragile rope connecting you, her, and this world.
Endlessly cycling, shattering futures. Is this chaos?
Đó là thằng này theo đuổi cái sinh thôi.
Fractured into pieces. This is chaos.
Venom à?
Countless possibilities, both true and not true. This is chaos. Until every anchor is revealed,
Venom à?
laid bare in the light.
Tôi đánh tích để bữa sau zone Gabriel đây. Gabriel của ông là bảo hiểm chưa?
I can't see where it ends. Can't tell where I am either. Is this the chaos between life and death? That's Yuno in the center.
Cái con này cút ra khỏi mẹ Luno ngay.
Hopefully this helps.
Bruno có phải là bạn không?
You know, you're calling me. Are you here for me?
Không phải ở đây vì mày vì ai?
Why would someone be looking for me?
She looks the same as she did when she faded away. A sliver of moonlight. How long has she been lost in this chaos?
Tôi đến đây với bạn, mọi thứ sẽ ổn thôi. Bạn có nhớ tôi không? Tôi nhớ bạn. Là tôi biết bạn nhé.
You are unwritten. A blank. An unwritten blank.
Mẹ đều nhớ mình ạ. Biệt danh mới cho tôi biệt danh mới cho tôi sao? Bạn có thể gọi tôi bằng bất kỳ biệt danh nào bạn muốn.
Unwritten.
Phó tu thế.
I will guide the unwritten with the moonlight to find more of me.
She responded to me. Now, she's guiding me.
Không có bảo hiểm à? Chết. Chết, nguy hiểm thế. Khéo lại không đủ dôi vũ khí. Nghe bêu không có chấn thì khéo vứt đi.
Me and the world is already in my hands.
Được nắm tay gái, thích nhỉ. Ui dồi, em này đi cùng mình rồi này, ngon.
Con Gabriela không có chấn thì cũng sao? Châm vàng đầu vậy.
Where are you taking me?
Không có con William mới khó chịu rồi.
Just don't
Không
let
có
go of
William
my
khó
hand.
chịu chứ không có chấn được nữa.
Bắt buộc phải đi cùng Will Yuan à?
Hiện tại là gần như là phải đi cùng.
Cày đấy.
Guided by the light of fate, we walk the web of futures. Grandmother Lilibet has already prophesied her successor. You know, born in a
Cứ tưởng
Gabriela nó chơi skill
Wait,
echo skill.
Sabrina's, you know.
Echo
I
skill
know that girl. Wild and
Mà con
dramatic.
William nó lại
She's
bút được
just won a
cả
handful
hai
of
cái con
matches.
Gabriela cần.
Do you really think she'll come to
Mà nó
Tetragon
chơi
Temple?
của William nó
Her
như
mother is a
con
former gladiator
nó có thể nói như con
champion,
xanh
and
hua.
her father a famed
Vô
blacksmith.
bấm mấy cái thì
She's already from a highly respectable family.
đó là con
And she
em
is
nghĩ là gần
skilled
như
with
phải
a
đi cùng.
bow. Maybe
Ai
she'll
ai
just
muốn
want to be
chọn
the next
Gabriela thì
champion, you know?
nên cân nhắc con
She is spoiled for choice.
có thì chắc hơi khó.
The prophecy can't be wrong. Grandmother Lilibet's already seen
gãy
it.
nhờ.
She'll resonate with the moon's phases. That's a huge honor. Not just anyone can see fate's patterns. And it's our duty to share visions of the future, to guide Septimont and its people forward. Such glory. She won't refuse.
This is the
Gabriela là
past,
nó đi theo hướng
where my
độc lập luôn.
existence left its mark.
I see.
Kiểu nó mở cái lối chơi mới
Grandmother
á.
Lilibet said that the
Lối
key
chơi
to
đứng tầm
anchoring
nhiều hơn.
lies in connection
Con Gabriela
and
đứng
its
tầm nhiều lắm.
manifestation.
Ừ.
Which
Ai già, mẹ nắm tay Bruno chạy linh tinh à? Thích chưa? Tại sao mẹ em Bruno mẹ trông nhợt nhạt như người chết thế này?
Người chết mà.
Đây, đúng người chết mà.
Chết
I can't
mẹ
see
rồi bắt
it.
trước rồi còn gì nữa.
It's gone after that. I just wanted to understand. To look
Mẹ như đúng kiểu mẹ nắm tay xác chết luôn đấy.
at you. Staring at the sun.
Hey there.
Chui qua cái lỗ bé tí này. Lần đầu tiên thấy vậy thanh niên này nắm tay gái.
Nói chung nếu anh còn con Gabina xong về chơi một mình cũng được.
Are you crazy? Charged up alone, he's walking to your death.
Giờ
Spare your
cứ
words.
anh ra
The
theo
entire western defense rests on us.
Thôi nếu mà đủ thì lấy Quy Yuan thôi, chứ không đủ thì cũng chịu.
As for death, of course I want to live.
Tại vì không có bảo hiểm thì sợ không lấy được Quy Yuan thôi.
Yet if glory and death come hand in hand, so be it. Until that moment,
Nó ra
I
heo cặp
will
rồi,
not
mỗi lần
stop.
lấy heo cặp. Mà vũ khí 4 sao game này bị dốt
Is
nữa.
this
Xong rồi phải lấy 2 cái
how
chân vậy
it
cho nó.
was? Or is this just my imagination?
Tôi còn đang tính skip chi dẫn này. Dù là anh ấy được đầu tư khá là nhiều.
What's happened is done.
Tại vì á con
It can't be changed.
nó là con
Those who closed their eyes never truly saw. So this isn't really her.
Ừ.
Nó là con súp GPS. Còn súp ngay ra con bách đó nữa cơ.
You know!
Thank you, unwritten. I won't let go. I don't want to let go. Is that?
Tí mất thì đánh rơi mất em gậy xuống vực.
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you, you know.
Đây con William nó bút tới 50% đam echo skill.
What's the surprise? You know, aren't you? Been hammering away at this bow for you long enough. If I couldn't call you by name now, well,
Mà con Gabina thì nó hơi
so
tốn
you
về
came for the
cái
bow I
đam
promised you, eh?
echo skill.
Still want it?
Sắp tới là banner Gabriel ra trước hay là Quy Yuan ra trước nhỉ?
Bữa nó đẩy hình như là Gabrina ra trước.
Thế thì cứ phang ga béo trước rồi.
Right you are. Why wouldn't you want it? But once you take it, what then?
Nói chung giờ mà lấy
I reckon you've heard Lilibet's prophecy, haven't you?
Tại gần như là đi theo
What do you
cặp
think?
á. Em thấy bữa giờ là game nó ra theo cặp không.
I can't picture
Cứ
you
một
as
bắt
one of
là
those
cặp với
serious
con-
priestesses in the temple.
Kệ mẹ, anh cứ phải lấy, ga beo về tính sau.
Doesn't seem right for someone with a spirit like yours.
Nhân vật nữ là auto lấy.
And if you really did become a priestess, well, this bow wouldn't be much use, would it? No time for it. Oh, you've got a gift that other priestesses could only dream of. Such a shame to waste it. And the warriors of Septimont need their priestesses. So do Septimont's auguries. Lilibet and the others still failed to foresee the entirety of the coming disaster. Ah, well, it's not my place to say. You make up your own mind, and that's all that matters. As for me, I make weapons. If you still want the bow, I'll forge it for you. But the materials, well, you'll have to gather those yourself.
À, đang muốn rèn lại cái cung cho em này. Và mình phải đi kiếm vật liệu cho ông này rèn.
Forgetful today, are we? Didn't you say you wanted to craft a bow from your favorite Lunarum bow? Truth be told, making a bow isn't all that different from making anything else. You learn as much as you can, repeat it often enough, until you've shaped it just right. From nothing to something, to its final existence. When you've gathered enough Lunarum bow, you'll get your bow. And if you're not sure where to look for it, there. See it? Just head that way, and you'll see.
À, hóa ra là bây giờ lại đi farm cung cho em này.
Lunarum bow. That's what the blacksmith mentioned. It looks just like it was used for your bow.
Chaos won't disturb us here.
Sitting, just like that, huh? You're still just as spontaneous.
Shh, unwritten. It's time for a rest. Come sit with me.
I've never said it properly before, and I don't know if you fully understand it now. But now that I found you, I will bring you back. I won't stop until I do.
Because you said it, I believe you.
Kinh.
We rest to manifest what we've already found.
Don't bore me this quickly. Show me what other tricks you've got up your sleeve. Victory? That's the only befitting outcome. Now spare me the words. This is only the beginning. Getting whatever she wants. Doing whatever she sets her mind to. Prodigy, Leck. But why... That was... Huh? Because this is because I can see what others cannot.
You look like you're recovering. So, after experiencing and feeling all that, you need to rest. Among Lunarum boughs.
Exactly. After... Only then can I find a more complete me. Unwritten, you are a clever one. Let's go. Forget the prophecies, forget being a priestess. Let's do what we truly want. If we don't want to walk a determined path, then let's steer clear and try something we've never even seen before.
Kinh, nhiều chỗ tối thế.
We can't continue the anchor.
Em Luno bắt đầu có tí gọi là màu sắc rồi đấy. Tí màu sắc của sự sống rồi đấy.
As the prophecy says, I cannot waste my talents. I will not turn a blind eye to misfortune. Since only I can do this, I'll be the one to see it through. A gladiator or a priestess, what does it matter? I'll face fate and see just how far I can go.
The anchoring is still working. This looks like a memory from when you became a priestess.
Isn't that the Agora in Eterna Square? I think I'd like to see it.
Every priestess has a limit. I'm dying here.
Back then, it seems you didn't mind giving...
You look unfamiliar. Not from Septimont, I take it? Not bad. You even bothered to learn my name. An outlander coming all this way, seeking the most gifted priestess, me, just to beg for answers about the future. What's this about? How dreadfully complicated. But I suppose I can't fault your luck finding your way to me. They say a priestess can't see everything, but when she does, she's always right. I'm different. I can see everything, and I'm always right. Even when I'm not in the temple bathed in flame, I have more than enough power to see your future. So far, nothing's happened that I didn't already foresee. Now, hand over whatever item you've brought. I'll see what's been bothering you. Oh, That's all right. I hope you're okay with me freestyling it then. What? I see. I can't see your past. I can't see your present. And your future. How can this be? The unwritten one. Why is that familiar? Who exactly are you? You? Why are you here? Isn't this Eterna Square? Did something happen in Septimont? Is it Augusta or the others? No, that's impossible. I should have disappeared by now. Why do I feel so tired? Like I'm walking the same path over and over again without end. Why do I see so many memories from the past? My mother, the other priestesses, and you. You've done something for me, haven't you?
Yes. We're in the chaos now.
But you shouldn't be here. Neither should I. Why haven't I disappeared completely?
Why did you sacrifice yourself? Why did you just leave without a word? Was this really the outcome the most gifted priestess chose for herself?
Because this was the best I could do for Septimont. Destruction. Failure. Oblivion. The dark tide devours everything you can imagine.
Cái câu chuyện đợt này,
Escape it. The gladiators can't defeat it.
câu chuyện đợt này hay
In
đấy.
the blink of an eye, before we could even react, it had already enveloped everything. I knew it from the start. I knew 3 years ago. I would turn everything I am into the moon arrow that would pin down the Sovereign. I just didn't know when that day would come. Or if it would be enough. Until I saw you. You, the one who stood between me and the manipulating hand behind everything. I finally understand. My defiance, my sacrilege. It was all worth it. Now I found the answer.
Whether it's because of the void I carry, or whatever else it may be, I still remember you. Your place in this world isn't over yet. I'm taking you out of this realm of chaos.
You... It seems like I missed something. Something I didn't foresee. So the unwritten one from the future isn't happy with the ending I've changed and wants to rewrite it. The battle's still undecided. The war isn't finished yet. Is that it?
Yes. You traded your existence to alter the prophecy. But I'll anchor your existence and rewrite your ending. If I've ever guided you before, then now, let me guide you one more time.
Really? I'll entrust myself to you then. But be careful. Don't get lost in the chaos. And I shall put my best foot forward as well. We shall meet at the very end.
Wait. Am I Yuno now?
Ai lộn. Thằng này biến mẹ thành Nuno rồi.
Hello, priestess. I've got the item here with me. I hope you can take a look for me.
Thằng men biến mẹ thành Nuno. Vãi lộn.
My squad and I were once ambushed in Kassos.
Thanh niên sướng luôn,
Tacit discord.
tự trải nghiệm
Never
luôn.
seen before appeared in the dark tide. I seek guidance.
Are these the types of visions? The broken horn, the spear piercing through the eye, victory, cheering. A priestess would probably relay her visions as they were, without any omissions or additions.
The beast falls, and we are... Thank you, Priestess Yuno. Can I come see you again once it's all over?
Priestess Yuno, I'm here to feel like it. Best perhaps?
The pain or conflict, the confusion. It's not as clear as the last one. All I can tell is that their love doesn't end well. But it's obvious she's hoping for a better ending. If a priestess's vision is never wrong, then telling her won't change a thing. But what if it's the act of telling her this prophecy that causes that ending? She should decide the path she wants, regardless of the outcome. I'll just let her enjoy the present.
So, not much else to see? You want me to focus on the present? Well, we are very happy now. I feel very lucky. I really never thought we'd end up together. We've known each other for a long time, but we're both so strong-willed. I came here because I was worried about our future. But what matters is that we're in love now. Whatever comes, I don't want to let him go. And thank you, Priestess Yuno. No matter what.
I have a little trick I'd like to pull off regarding a life. That's why I've come to you, Priestess Yuno. I'm curious if your prophecy... Don't be...
Ồ mẹ, chết rồi. Buồn ngủ quá. Chắc là xin phép anh em đi ngủ đây. Nay tôi dậy từ lúc 4 giờ để tôi trực em ludo đến giờ. Vừa buồn ngủ quá rồi. Hẹn gặp anh em khi khác nhá. Đi ngủ tí. Không phải chết mất. Ngủ gật mẹ mất.